Good morning. My name is Tiffany Turner, and I am here with Ms. Sonja Bennett, Communications Director with UNC Chapel Hill, to discuss the most recent allegations of academic fraud. Good morning, Sonja. How are you?
Good morning, Tiffany. I'm well. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for taking the time to discuss with us some of the information in regards to these allegations. So we'll go ahead and get started here. So first, we are just interested in knowing, when did the University of North Carolina Chapel Hill discover evidence of these unethical practices, and how did it go undetected for what seems a long period of time?
I cannot say specifically why it's gone undetected for so long. However, I can tell you that senior university administrators were made aware of these allegations back in 2010. And shortly thereafter, an internal investigation was launched, which found that between the years of 1993 and 2011, that academic advisors allegedly advised student athletes to take certain courses in the African American Studies area for the specific reason of making good grades, making A's in the classes that would ultimately boost their GPAs and allow them to remain eligible to play sports. So, of course, this is unacceptable, and the university has taken steps to make sure that the integrity of this program and the integrity of the university is restored.
Well, thank you for that information. Um, Recently, the university has been sanctioned by the SAC-COC. How is the university dealing with such sanctions?
Well, of course, when you talk about SAC-COC, SAC-COC is the main regional governing accreditation agency for our area. So, of course, we take our accreditation very seriously, because if there is no accreditation, there is no UNC. So the university has been working very closely with SAC-COC, and we've been fully cooperating with that governing body to answer any questions that they may have as they conduct their investigation into the universities, into these events, these alleged events at the university. We are also working to respond to the agency's concerns. As you know, when a SAC-COC sanction is imposed, the university has a period of 1 year to respond to those allegations. So we are working very closely with SAC-COC. We're also working very closely with the NCAA to address these issues, so that when the university comes up for review again in a year, we will have answered all of their concerns and the sanction will be lifted.
So the University of North Carolina, renowned top educational school, great athletic program, very much success in the athletic realm. How do such allocations affect athletic recruitment? Some have said student athletes are not the best and the brightest, which are why they've been enrolled or invited to enroll in such classes. Is the focus more on athletic talent and the success in that realm versus scholastic achievement?
Absolutely not. One thing you need to understand is that here at UNC, the student athlete is actually a student before he or she is an athlete. So, of course, the university's main goal is to make sure that the student is educated and is given everything he or she needs so that he or she can be successful in the world. So, as we move through this process, we're putting the student first, and we're making sure that they attend courses that are that meet their standards, and that feed into their area of interest. We're making sure they have the proper tools that they need to study and do well in their classes. And we're doing everything we can to make sure we work in their best interests without regard to their status as an athlete.
And lastly, what are the long-term implications of such sanction for the legacy and livelihood of UNC?
Well, UNC is one of the top universities in the United States. We've been here for more than 140 years, and of course, we've built our reputation on a legacy of excellence in education and integrity in everything we do. So, to answer your question, we are really hoping and working very hard to make sure that the long-term implications are not punitive ones, but that this is an opportunity for the university to put measures in place to ensure that moving forward, we're moving forward with integrity, to make sure that everyone buys into our code of conduct and that everyone follows those standards, so that in the future there will be no incidents like this, and that something like this will never, ever happen again.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sonja, for taking the time to speak with me today. I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day. And thank you again for your time.
Thanks so much for having me, Tiffany.
No
Bye-bye.
problem. Goodbye.